Hi, it's Judy with the 7th Canvas Helpful Hints tip of the summer quarter. What I wanted to do in this video is talk to you about personalizing your Canvas course experience. So everything that we've been talking about to date is going to enable you to set up a robust course site for your students to experience. But a wonderful thing about Canvas is it also allows you to customize your personal experience. And what I mean by that is how you choose to interact with the Canvas LMS. Now, the way you're going to do this is to activate the settings feature in Canvas. And you're going to find the settings feature immediately when you log into Canvas. So when you go into the Canvas URL and you put in your username and NetID, you do not even need to click on any of your courses. But rather, if you look over to the upper right-hand corner of your screen, you're going to see prompts like name and settings. And what we're going to do right now is focus on settings. Now, these are personal settings. You may remember that in earlier Helpful Hints videos, I've talked to you about course settings. Those settings you access when you are directly in your particular course. But these settings are personal for you. And when you click on settings, the first thing you're going to see drop down in the upper right-hand corner is something that's referred to, I'm going to just look at my notes, make sure I get this right, ways to contact. And in this particular field, you can input how you want Canvas to contact you. So whenever there's some type of a prompt of student activity, you can set notifications. Now, you can be contacted via email or via a phone message if you'd like, and you can put in multiple contact resources. So I've put into the system both my university email and personal email, as well as my mobile phone information. And once you put all of your information in, you can then toggle over one of those inputs and activate an asterisk that will say, this is my preferred method of being contacted. So in my particular instance, I want Canvas to notify me through my university email at northwestern.edu. So once you've set up how you want to be contacted, now let's move over to the left-hand side of the screen. And there are three areas of that screen that I would like to talk to you about. The first one being profile, the second one being notifications, and the third one being files. So if you click on profile, you're going to have an opportunity to upload a headshot and also type in or import in a bio file, things about yourself that you want your students to know. Now, the important thing is once you set your profile in Canvas, because remember, we're in the personal settings area of Canvas and not the course settings area, this profile will migrate along with you for any course that you teach. So you only have to do it once and not worry about it again. Now, the importance of uploading a photo, and make sure that you encourage your students to do this as well, because each student can build out their own profile in Canvas as well, is then when you are actually working within your course, whenever you activate the people section of your course, whether you're chatting with an individual or you're sending out emails, that particular person will have a photo attached to them. And for those of us who teach large classes, having the photo along with the student name is incredibly helpful. So I would encourage you to not only upload a photo of yourself, but encourage your students to do that as well. The next area that we're going to talk about is notifications, and this is a great feature. What Canvas basically does is says there are all types of activities that occur. Assignments can be uploaded, posts can be made to discussion boards, due dates can be coming up. So for each one of these particular activities, Canvas will prompt you, tell me how you wish to be notified. Do you want to be notified by email, by phone, by text? How would you like to be notified? So basically within that grid, for each different activity, you can set a different form of notification. And once you click on the grid, a little check mark will come up. If you toggle over that check mark, a frequency prompt will come up. So you'll have an option to say, I want to be notified as soon as possible. So for example, in an online course that I'm teaching, if someone posts to the discussion board, I want to see that right away. So I make sure that Canvas notifies me as soon as possible. But for assignment submissions, being notified daily is fine because assignments have due dates. So Canvas will give you the flexibility to say, notify me as soon as possible, notify me daily, and you can set a time, or notify me weekly on a certain day or time. And you can go through and do this for different types of activations through the Canvas LMS. The third area I would like to talk to you about is files. Now, you might remember that one of the very early Helpful Hints videos that I prepared for you was all about uploading course files. This is a little bit different. This is an area where you can upload personal files for your own personal use that do not necessarily become visible in a course unless you activate them that way. So I use this section to house things that are important to me as an instructor, but they do not necessarily go into a particular course. And then the nice thing is, because they're sitting in this broad area of Canvas, I have access to them universally without having to remember to go into a particular course site. So again, remember that as you build out Canvas, not only are you building it out for your students, but you are building it out for yourself. So providing Canvas with information in the settings section in terms of how you wish to be contacted, what your primary means for being contacted is, and then how you would like to be notified and with what frequency by various activity that occurs on Canvas will enable you to stay as connected to your course as possible and what works best for you. I hope this Helpful Hints video has been helpful to you, and I will be in touch throughout the remaining weeks of the summer quarter with more Helpful Hints videos. Take care.